We got the location down. We finished the will seeds and the mini boss. Do it. um, pretty much cleared out the whole dungeon. I have a full persona stock. Can I fuse that thing that
Do you need something?
Caroline and Justine wanted from me?
Let's do it.
You certain?
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform. Let us begin the search.
It's not popping up. What level am I? 17 now? Holy moly, I can do Matador.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
I kind of want to keep
Looks
Shisa
pretty
for now.
tough. Excessive power only leads to destruction.
There's a Faith Arcana?
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
I wonder who the Faith is.
You okay with this? You okay with this? You okay with this?
I have to fuse Shisa for Ipandatara, which I want the persona, but not the fuse the way Shisa yet.
You okay with this? You'll select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Will it gain new? My.
Belfagor. Nakamata.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Now choose.
How close am I to 18?
It's done already. What?
If I'm
No
really
slacking
close,
off.
I might just level up so I can get Shikioji. 502, that's not that close. It's fine.
Do you need something?
Do you have business?
The inmate needs our... Let's execute him! Gather them. Fusion. I see. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Oh, Oh, there's so many skills I want to keep.
It will receive of my.
Nakamata, if you take care of this mask, I'll fulfill my end of the bargain.
Let us begin the search. You can't handle this. Fusion. You okay with this?
Man, I don't know.
You change your mind? Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
In this game, I honestly dislike spending a lot of time in the Velvet Room. Ame no Uzume. Just gonna look it up. Kate Sith with Succubus and use a skill card. Need to be at least level 16. Suzaku and Bareth. I just fused away Suzaku, didn't I? I did. Well, let's just reload then. No big deal. I don't know why I don't like it in this game, but in 3 and 4 it's a lot of fun.
Do you need something? Time for some. Let's execute fusion. What path do you want? You select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Will it gain new I see.
Burning light that illuminates the features. Now your new mask. Yeah, I remember it being... So maybe the fusions have changed a bit, but I remember Mikami being important for this one, for the, for this quest.
Let's execute. Now choose.
I do have to fuse away my own Ame no Uzume. Into what, though? Belphegor or Matador?
Looks pretty tough.
Oh, I was so close to learning Rampage, man. If I get it Rampage and then just pass it on to Shikioji somehow, that'd be sick. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. I think I might just do that.
You okay with select the skills you'd like to inherit?
Wait, being a derp. I can't fuse this in anything.
Not terrible, but select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction. I see.
I'm High Pixie. They don't call me a High Pixie for nothing. I'll be your mask, show you the real reason why. That's okay. 18. So let's get Bareth.
You change your mind? Justine, you have registration? Registration, are you sure?
Just in case I need to fuse it away.
Read here. You'll withdraw this. This is your such rudeness. The inmate needs. Let's exit. Now choose. You okay with this? Not terrible, but not impressive.
I thought I fused it away. What the heck?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will... I see.
Not to select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a my.
That shall be your new face. Now, come, let us rejoice in the melody that draws forth through my true might.
Fusion.
All right.
Done already? What? What?
What do you want, inmate?
Huh. Hmm?
Oh, that's...
It would seem.
I see you've brought us an Ame no Uzume with Frey. Very well, your assignment's done.
Very well.
It's commendable that you have chosen to work so diligently toward rehabilitation. I guess at least you've got the will to work. Oh, I forgot the dot. I missed the dots. Don't give me that smug attitude. This is your duty, inmate. That said, you have completed the task surprisingly easily. Sure.
Yeah.
It might actually be worth our time after all. Justine, tell him his next task. It's on that list, correct? Indeed. Now then, I will assign your next task. Be aware that the tasks on this list will increase in difficulty as we go. Are you prepared? Of course. How admirable.
All right.
Once again, we would like to bestow a new privilege upon you. However, it is exceedingly powerful. We ask that you fulfill another task before receiving it. Life isn't gonna just hand you success.
Farewell.
Now I will assign your next task.
Now.
Try to harbor a Florus with Tarukaja within you. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. We will be able to tell.
Hey,
Got it. A florist with the skill Tarukaja.
What?
Don't I need 19 for that?
You
The inmate. Some modification,
That's
huh?
not what I'm looking for, but okay. Whoa, I should have read that off, sorry.
It appears it will become something protective.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
I see. It will become a weapon.
+5 strength? That's so cool.
It appears it will become something protective.
I just fused you. This gives auto
It appears it will
Tarukaja,
become something
which is
protective.
pretty sick. I can do both, right? Why not?
It appears it will become something.
This shall be the result. Now, be reborn.
Oh, I should have let the cutscene play. Yeah, you basically use personas, get items, but you also need a transmutable item. Like for the accessories, it's a black rock. For
I
weapons and
see.
stuff, it's a black
It will become a weapon.
kogatana.
You done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Yeah. So not only does this thing give me +3 strength, it also gives me auto Tarukaja, which is attack buff at the start of the match, start of the battle, for 3 turns. I wonder if you could combine that with internal hypnosis here, and have a 4 cast. So probably not. 4 turn Taru. Ryuji almost has like 300 HP with all this. Honestly, I should probably leave the HP buff, give that HP buff back to On. It's probably most useful for her. Or could give it to Morgana and actually use them. Morgana has a lot of good healing, especially since his persona has that buff as well. Increase effective allies' healing skills. I don't know. You actually didn't really have much equipment to choose from in the original game, so this is pretty interesting that I'm having trouble deciding.
do it.
All right.
Oh, there's two of them. Okay.
The enemy's got our number.
This sucks.
Situation's grim. The enemy's still got the advantage. It's weak against psychokinesis.
Do I have that?
Persona! Fire attacks won't work. Persona! Eat this! Hold still! We're on the defensive. Watch
This is
out!
my other self. Persona.
I don't have psychic.
Ravage them.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker!
Oh, I can't baton pass, right?
Persona. Go down.
Joker took one out! Alright!
Persona.
Oh, Ryuji got Rampage, I forgot! Check this out! Well, if it hits.
An enemy defeated! Skull, give me
I
more!
should have Sukukaja Ryuji.
There are 3 enemies. Let's get them!
I am thou.
Here, we'll try it this time. See if it works.
It's time.
Watch out!
Oh, crit. I'm just gonna reload. This is dumb.
Now's not the time to be fighting. They're on high alert. Joker! Hey! Answer me!
Focus.
Outnumbering us isn't gonna help. Oh no! Skull's been knocked flat! Yeah, not good!
Sorry.
Fox is in
I'm
bad
at my
shape!
limit. Go on.
Oh, nice one, Fox!
Let's go.
Oh, nice one, Fox!
This is my other self.
Oh, nice one, Fox!
I am thou.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Oh, nice one!
Oh, nice one,
My
Fox.
limit. Lend me a hand.
Not over yet!
Persona. There.
Joker took one out! Alright! We can't let it escape now!
Who's next?
Take it out!
Persona.
Oh, I can't baton pass to Ryuji. That's okay. They're all gonna die. So when enemies are knocked down, they actually cannot. Your attacks cannot miss.
Get wrecked.
Wipe them out!
See you, kid.
That was incredible, Skull!
Okay.
Next!
Might be better off trying to do this in a different area.
Now then.
I have something.
Shadow spotted. It's
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to split Persona! Go!
Why does Yusuke go next? Why am I so slow?
Get ready! Go!
Persona! Prepare yourself. Someone finish it. It's time. You're mine.
They're all knocked down!
Let's go.
That was incredible, Joker! Okay, guys.
Persona! There.
Oh wait, he's already buffed.
Panther! Hang in there!
Persona! Ravage them!
Listen to us! They're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker! This'll
Whip 'em, Persona! Eat it!
I'm in trouble! Nice job, Panther!
Well,
We took them all
on to the
out.
next triumph.
There we go.
I'll range
Oh wait, no,
attack.
I still need to level up myself. Almost
Okay.
there.
We cleaned up. Let's keep going.
Last heals on Morgana.
I can see it.
None of them are particularly strong. This should be fine.
Show me your true form.
Stranger
Now's our
danger!
chance to... You got any blessed moves? It's weak against those. You want more?
This is my other self.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Persona! Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Let us strike!
Finish him!
And the curtain falls. All right.
They were too weak to bother with.
I can see it.
Okay, I can't hide behind that for some reason.
Don't let him go! Chase them!
Hee-ho!
Beat him in one fell swoop. You're on the floor. You're the best, Panther.
I actually kind of want this. Jack Frost is really good fusion material.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay. I can see it.
There's a shadow. What do we do?
Okay, it randomly got stronger. Which is good, because that's what I want to kill.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ooh.
There's a dangerous one in there. Let's see that again, Panther!
Wait. Oh, I don't have SP on Fox.
Pass the baton!
Eat this!
Marvelous! Nice, it exploded!
See ya, kid.
Next!
Yeah! Victory!
Oh,
What a skill.
wait, for real? I didn't know he got AoE
Man, that was easy.
physical so early.
I'll reveal your true form.
What the heck?
Now's our chance to strike! Go! Don't use ice skills! Fire attacks are useless! Persona!
I don't have SP.
Fire attacks are useless! Don't use ice skills!
Huh.
Who's next? You're mine.
All enemies defeated! Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
There we go.
Power courses through me.
Okay. I could have handled that myself.
Could have.
I can feel it.
Alright, let's fuse Shikioji and be on our way. It's about all the farming I'll do, you know?
Do you need something?
Let's do it.
For the persona.
You sir.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform. What path do you want? Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Does it need to have Bufu? I'm trying to think. Oh, I need to carry over Palimpa. Dang it. Okay.
It will receive some new. I see.
And this will work because it's the Arcana for Best Boy. Mishikioji, you have that mask in your heart, that means you my peer. It's level 20. It learns the Kaja. Oh, this thing is broken.
You okay with this?
I might fuse that late down the line here, because I might need it for Miss Doctor. Don't know if I'm gonna do
You change
Madarame's
your mind? Done already?
calling card right away, or if I'm gonna
What?
spend a couple days outside
It is time,
doing things.
inmate.
But I'm done with this trip. So let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
What do you want to do?
We've secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here? Return to the real
All
world.
right, that settles it.
Well, I'm still kind of worried, but we gotta do this.
Fascinating.
I cannot even begin to fathom what Madarame's treasure may be. Either way, we'll steal it for sure. Oh, and you all did great today. Exploring Madarame's palace can be a bit easier than Kamoshida's because there's a small break about halfway through to get Yusuke in your team.
Yeah.
Whereas Kamoshida, you barely go anywhere when you have your by the time you have your full team with An, Morgana, and Ryuji. And then you have to do the whole palace in one day if you wanted to do that. And you're right. You're right, and once we send it, the heist is the only thing left. We have to succeed. I'll let you decide when we do it, Joker. Let's make sure we're ready before then. The next palace actually doesn't have any breaks in it. Once we get the,
Ah, you're back.
Okay.
once we get full access to it, we can do the whole thing in one day. Nothing in between. Nothing in... Sorry, disconnected microphone. All we have to do now is send the calling card to Madarame. Alright, it's finally time. Now all we gotta do is decide when we're gonna do it. Shouldn't we talk to Yusuke about that first? Why? I mean, Madarame was his teacher. It's not our place to be deciding something like this. Oh yeah. Let's talk to Yusuke. Yeah, this problem's bigger than just the three of us. Anyway, how about we all meet up at the hideout? Yep, sounds good. Okay, let me know when you want to meet and I'll tell Yusuke.
Yo,
Ooh, it's my buffs box, right?
Hey. Oh.
I did get a lot of money, didn't I? Right? Yeah, I've got 65k. Crossword puzzle, crossword puzzle, crossword puzzle. Aww. Let's just go back outside. It's the time of the year when young people wearing suits come out in droves. The job hunt has begun. With the recent economic slump, many companies are limiting their number of new hires. Popular companies are overwhelmed with applications, accepting applicants at very low rates.
Hey, hey.
In their suits, everyone all looks the same. It must be tough to look for a job. It is. It sucks. Don't get a job, kids.
Hey, hey.
Let's feed Charlie. Charlie's getting the big boy stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, kindness.
Yes. Okay.
You can figure out the best time to send the calling card. Just think it over carefully, okay?
Hey.
Should I make tools? Do I have a Hierophant Arcana? Nope. It'd be kind of a waste to do coffee, I think. Although I think I only get 1 point for it anyway. Sure, let's do tools.
Okay.
I do need another Vanish Ball, right? At least one. Actually, I'm just gonna make 3. I don't need lockpicks just yet. Oh, wait. Let me make 1 lockpick, 2 Vanish Balls.
Yeah.
Bro, that's partially why I'm sticking with the job that I'm at, so that I can move up in that. So I don't have to look for a stupid job.
Yeah.
Not that it would stress me out or anything like that. Like, I know that I could do it. It's just like I don't want to.
Yes.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
We're leveling up.
All right.
Your proficiency has increased from decent to skilled.
Well then.
Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Cool. Get more charm this way. No. Not quite.
Hmm?
The XYZs. Okay, I actually read that one in the right order this time. Of applying pickup techniques. Keep looking smooth, even if you drop the ball.
Hmm. Oh.
So you finished reading The Art of Charm. It was just a sleazy book about picking up girls, but it did have some good tips on being charming. We're about to rank up charm! Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Sleazy but charming.
All right, let's begin.
First, I have an announcement about an upcoming school event. As part of a city beautification project, the entire school will be participating in a public cleanup campaign. Wait a second, this is new. That means we're going to Inakashira Park to pick up trash.
Okay,
Settle
quiet
down. The cleanup will take place next week on the 30th. All students are to wear their gym uniforms during the event, so don't forget to dress the part. You guys hear about this cleanup crap at Inakashira Park? I guess it's the principal's idea. Damage control after Kamashita scandaled up the school's rep. Pretty sure scandal's not a verb. But I get what you mean. Even the counseling stuff seems like a desperate move. They're scrambling! All the girls in our class have been freaking out over this new guy too. Been hearing Maruki's hot, kind, sensitive. Basically everyone thinks he's their type. Whoa, I guess he's pretty popular then. Oh yeah? Did you guys go to his counseling yet? Oh, I forgot! But I don't know, I don't really feel like going. You know what I mean? Right, Gurney? I already went! Whoa, really? You should just go already! If your slacking draws attention to us, we're the ones who will have to pay for it. Fine. Ryuji.
It's open.
Come on in.
Sup?
Sup? Just walking to the counselor. Sup?
Hey there.
Sakamoto-kun, here for a counseling session? Oh, it's not like I wanted to or nothing. Sorry you were forced into this. But anyway, come in, come in. So, this is pretty awkward. Oh, why is that? I mean, I don't really go see teachers unless they want to chew me out for something doing something wrong. Oh, I'm not a teacher here. If anything, well, I'm here to be on the student side. Oh yeah? So am I supposed to tell you about Kamashita now?
Well,
Oh no, this isn't some kind of interrogation. You're here to just kick back and talk about whatever you want. Like what?
how about it?
How about, is there anyone in your class that you like? That's not exactly easy to talk about either. It's not like there is anybody.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I just meant you're in the middle of your teenage years and all right. High schoolers are just discovering romance and all, so... That how it went for you? Not exactly. But that's just because I fell in love with my studies first. They're both
I'm
dorks. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be hearing you out, but instead I'm just bringing you down the room. Oh, how about this instead? What do you do in your free time, Sakamoto-kun? On the weekend, after school? Hang out with my buds mostly, though I just started doing that recently. Before that, I was just pissed all the time. And even before that, I was only about the track team. Ah. So is your leg better now? Oh, so you know about that too? Well, yeah, pretty much. So long as I don't strain it or nothing. I see.
Quite.
You really do enjoy running, don't you? Guess so. I mean, after all that training I did, it makes sense I'd like it. I'd be training constantly, getting sweet times at meets along with everyone else. Eventually, I was going to get my hands on some running scholarships to make it easier on my mom. But all that's in the past now. It's cool though. I got way more important stuff to do now. More important, huh? Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know.
And you know what they say, right? If you wish hard enough, your dreams can come true.
What the hell?
You trying to sell me some kind of line now? Oh no, this is actually a genuine phenomenon with a lot of research going into it, even now. Look at it this way, Sakamoto-kun. What do you want most out of life, right now? I want something to drink, I guess. Oh.
Huh?
What? I lucked into a coupon for a free can of apple juice at the convenience store this morning. And now, I'd like for you to have it. Well, what do you know? Thanks. See? Your wish came true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, anyone ever tell you you're kind of not normal? You think so? Ooh, could that be a compliment? Coming from you? No. Oh. What is happening in this conversation? I have no idea where it's going. Ah, the guinea pig! Maybe I got a little too excited about that. Just like a jump! Ah, no other social links are available right now. So I guess Takemi is the only option. So I should fuse Matador then. Tuesday, I already bought all the weekly stuff. Okay. Anything specific on Tuesday? Thinking, loading, please wait. Oh, let me return my book.
What would you like? Oh!
Oh, the Gallant Rogue. Okay. I thought I was reading the charm book. Was from the school. That's what I thought. Never mind. How about I do something for Dyer, whether he's here or not? How about I get that, I went to the wrong place. I get that membership at the DVD place. Only 4,800 yen a year for students. What would you like to do? Sign me the heck up. Thank you very much. May I see your student ID? You live in Yongen-Jaya. Now just sign here. All set.
Hey!
Your hands were shaking when you wrote Garnet, Texas. You were nervous, weren't you? Since you remember now, you can borrow DVDs starting today. Alright. Welcome. What can I do for
What
you?
would you like?
I think I get the charm one. You trying to run Super Metroid on Switch with Pro Controller? That's not a good idea. They're not free. I bought the membership.
Hey, inmate!
Yeah, the softer D-pads do a lot better for things like wall jumping.
How fares your progress?
Well,
in
it
our
also might
game?
be because the D-pad is too small. The SNES D-pad's actually kind of big compared to more recent pads. And it's not concave, not really as much concave in the center
The inmate you wish to perform an execution.
compared to like
Fusion.
the Xbox controller, Xbox One controller, where the
What
D-pad,
path do you want?
or maybe not Xbox One. I mean
Not terrible, but not
like the
impressive.
360 controller, where the D-pad was just weird.
You okay with this? Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Oh, this is weird. There's a dichotomy here. Allies or on self? Whatever.
It will receive some new power. Girls, let us begin.
This body of mine, born from bloody throes of battle, shall be with you as a mask from now on. Did I fuse Ame no Uzume? I think I need to get it back because I need the weapon from it. For shame. Matador, well, I don't know what the last level up is, but Matador doesn't seem to learn Swift Strike anymore.
Can you fusion?
No broken as hell physical attack at level 20.
Finished for now. Justine, you want to register such rude. Read here.
Oh, I do have Ame no Uzume.
The inmate they will be reborn anew.
Well, let's not do this yet, in case I need to hang out with An anytime soon. I'll do it on the day of the palace if I need to.
I guess it'll give you some protection. Are you finished? What? No slacking off. So yeah.
What else? What else? Is there anything else I need to do first? No, I think we'll just go see Takemi. How are you, my little guinea pig? If you're in good health, I'd like to do a test on you. I'll give you a special discount on my medicine. What if you get a nosebleed from all the excitement? How did she know that I was so excited? You seem to be enjoying this too. Have you gotten used to the taste? Stop by the clinic. Everything's ready. Okay, that's all for today. If you're feeling okay, you can go home now.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. What? Again? That's, well, the ship's already sailed, so... pain. You remember that girl from the other day? The chief of staff, Oyamada's patient? Her dads were bringing her here to be treated, even though I referred them to another hospital. I even told them about the medical error I made. They trust you. Dang it. I'm just a quack though. The medical error was well documented. Everyone in my field knows about it. I led the development of a new drug for an incurable illness called Crawford-Enz disease. Although I wasn't the one who administered the medicine, it was the cause of the error. With Crawford-Enz, certain cells indiscriminately attack other cells throughout the body. When it reaches the muscles, the patient slowly begins to die. There hasn't been much progress made on it, partly because there haven't been many cases of it. I worked with a pharmaceutical company that had reached the final stage of production, but one day I was suddenly removed from my position. Now, Chief of Staff Oyamada, my superior at the time, took over the entire operation. I don't know if he wanted the glory of developing a new drug or to become rich and famous, but he made careless mistakes and rushed completion so he could use it on a patient named Miwa. Miwa-chan had a reaction and lapsed into critical condition. The chief panicked and laid the blame on me. Miwa-chan and her family resented me. No matter what I said, I couldn't change how they felt about me. I don't know if I'm supposed to like cheer her up or like push her forward. Or like be just pat her on the shoulder kind of thing. Push her forward or pat her on the shoulder. I can't tell with Takemi. It's not too late. I'm getting no points. Well, that doesn't matter. Development of the medicine was suspended, so I had no reason to stay at that hospital. At least now I can keep working as a general practitioner on my own terms, with my guinea pig. That's the new medicine I've been trying out on you. This version is the final stage of testing. It searches for those cells that take the offensive and destroys them upon detection. That's why it's harmless for people who don't have the disease. Probably. Probably! I am getting no points for this social link. Don't make that face. Don't worry, this substance can't cause any harm to cells that haven't been infected.
Hey.
You better not flake on me on this late in the game. I'm inching closer to the finish line, but I need your help to reach it. In exchange, I can offer you medicine at a special price. I'm counting on you, guinea pig. Support items?
All right.
Like what? Now, what should I do about that girl and her dad? Being mean and scaring them hasn't worked. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this kind of nuisance. It's stressing me out. Oh, sorry, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. You can go home now. But I like spying and prying and doctors with really nice long legs. Come on.
Bye.
Okay, thanks for your hard work. You doing okay, my little guinea pig? Just wanted to check up on you. Also, sorry for the long talk today. I wasn't planning on telling you all that. About Miwa-chan? Yeah, you're the first person I've really shared all that with. But it was also a good reminder. This is something I have to do, as the plague. Thanks to you, the drug's development is progressing very smoothly. If there are no issues with this latest sample, I think we're right on the edge of finally finishing it. Oh, sorry, looks like I've got a patient. Maybe that girl and her dad came back. I have to go. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Anyone available tonight? Probably not. Oh no, that could have easily been avoided. He knows it, and I'm sure he regrets it. It's a That must be such a difficult loss to accept. I wish we could let him have some time to himself. Well then, let's move on to the post-mortem, where we analyze what happened in the game. That's hilarious.
Hey,
All sorts of people gather in the big city. Crooks are everywhere. Oh!
you got that?
Is there anything I really need to buy that I can't get during the day? Wait, why am I in my casual clothes? I don't remember. Does that happen at night? I change into casual clothes? Not my uniform anymore? I don't remember. Probably. Yeah, I am. I am. Okay, I'm just being silly. Oh, Big Bang Burger! I haven't done the challenge yet. This is a great time to do it. Nothing's going on right now. At this time, you can take the Big Bang Challenge for only 500 yen. Would you like to try it?
Yeah.
You might be able to gain some guts if you do the challenge. I think you can probably do it as you are now. The challenge will cost you 500 yen. Certainly. Now then, go take a seat, and good luck. Yeah, it's really not expensive at all. And you get some pretty good points for everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the Big Bang Challenge. This is your first time, yes? Your starting rank will be 3rd mate. Thus, your aim will be the Comet Burger.
For real?
This is a lot bigger than I was expecting. This burger is as voluminous as a soaring comet burning in the sky. It will not be overcome easily. But should you conquer this challenge, you will be rewarded with an extravagant prize. Oh, a prize would be great. Good luck, Garni.
Now then.
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go! This is a tough battle. I don't think you have the luxury of enjoying the taste. Don't chew, just swallow. I somehow ate the whole thing. Yeah, right.
Oh.
You did it! Closest we get is Whataburger, and those burgers are like $7.
Congratulations.
That being said, I want Whataburger now. Congratulations on completing this challenge. Since you managed to extinguish the Comet Burger, I present to you the 2nd mate badge. And to the Burger Baron who defeated this challenge, we present to you our world-famous Big Bang Burger on the house. We hope you enjoy the taste of victory. What? Really? New challenges will await you now that you've become a second me.
Please come again.
I look forward to your next attempt at our challenge.
I knew you could do it.
You took the Comet Burger down. You were also so admirable taking on such a daunting task with that intense level of courage.
Nice.
Your pace, your strategy of using well-timed drinks, and just the spectacular way you devoured it. Everything was perfect.
Wanna head back?
You don't get a point in kindness for doing this, unfortunately. Don't know how you get kindness from eating a burger, though. So let's be real here.
We meet again.
Best girl! Good job, Dyer.
It appears you were lying low lately. What's with the change?
Just hoping he'd come find me. I'm acting the same as usual.
Really? Is it just my imagination then? Anyhow, I wish the culprit would come forward soon. It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this.
Like, okay, is she really, like, voicing that out loud, assuming that I'm the culprit? Or is she just doing it because she has no other leads? Like, I feel like there's nothing else to it. Nobody's available today.
Can I talk?
Wednesdays seem like dead days. This newspaper has something new to say. What do you need? I'm busy covering the Kamoshida story. Work hard. No need for you to remind me. Don't worry, I'll be sure to uncover the truth they're hiding at this school. Maybe I should have covered that artist, Monorame, instead. Everyone's talking about him. That's already over. That's true, but I'm going to write about it so that the same thing won't happen again. But maybe, yep, Difantine, that's pretty normal. You're desperate. You might be right, but it could be a major scoop for the newspaper club. Best girl! Oh, this is where she starts stalking us. Look at her go. What kind of book is that? It's manga.
Oh,
Oh, are you alone today? I had heard you were quite the troublemaker, but you seem to be behaving yourself. Makoto, you're just adorable.
you're right.
Students seem to still be a little anxious, so I've been going around talking to them today. This is part of my duty as the student council president. Not that you'd understand.
You're right.
Cleaning event. What a pain. I can't believe we have to go in our gym clothes. Huh. What's up, bread lady? So this might be the best day for the calling card.
Sorry, not interested.
The volleyball team's a mess, and it's right before their tournament prelims. I feel terrible for them. They need to suck it up. It's about time someone knocked them off their high horse. I've got to hand it to the Phantom Thieves, though. I'd scout them to join our team if I could. Don't rely on trying to find talent so much. Going to practice to build talent is more important. What the heck? Phantom Thieves, they're not good at volleyball. Yeah, sure, let's just go. Let's do it.
We can now take him down, yes?
Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. You sure you're okay with that?
I have thought it over carefully. And I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So, I humbly request your help.
Don't get too worked up now.
I apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting cool. The calling card is a way to trigger a change in his cognition.
A change in cognition. That reminds me, you went through some trouble regarding that before.
Ah, you must be talking about when we forced open that security gate in the courtyard.
The palace is a cognitive world, so changing its ruler's cognition changes the topography, I think.
That's pretty smart.
Very nicely put, Lady Ann. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here forward.
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily, but why does this world formed from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with? Don't tell me. Has it always existed while we go about our daily lives, completely oblivious?
Honestly, I'm not sure. At the very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all.
I see.
Crap, you totally caught me off guard with that. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Don't be so anxious. You don't even know everything about the city you live in, after all. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it.
Fair.
I'll just add this.
Let's send the calling card to Day.
Let's prepare the calling card at once.
A calling card, huh? Will he take it seriously? He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait, are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
Ah, you're back.
Yo, I tried changing the chat icon. Looks the same to me. Maybe it's just for the group and doesn't show up in here. Well, you should take a look later. It's that Phantom Thieves logo I had Yusuke draw for us. The calling card turned out great because of him too. Anyways, this is the first job for the Phantom Thieves. We really can't screw this up, okay? And I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. Make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today, okay? Yeah. Well, see y'all tomorrow. He said y'all. He's texting. He's so cool. That pose masquerade. Hey, we're heading out. This place is closing soon. Oh, we've done this conversation. You seem different. Did you always have that scowl on your face? Nothing goes your way in life. You'll end up failing if you tense up like that. Victims of scamming have been on the rise here in Tokyo. Scams are much more intricate now, and many young people have fallen victim to them. Police are working to protect people from scams, but struggle to come up with countermeasures.
Hey, hey!
Sounds like more people have been getting scammed. I feel bad for people who fall for those. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass.
Hey!
DVD time. Watching a DVD will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what DVD you watch. One DVD series contains several episodes. Watching one episode will fill up one DVD icon. When all icons have been filled up, you have finished.
Oh!
Bubbly Hills, 90210. This is for Dyer. Hey!
What do I look like?
What? You liar! You told me you loved me just last night!
Oh wait, it's not cow, it's meow. Whoa, is this what high schoolers are like overseas? Don't get any ideas, alright?
Hey, hey!
I really felt their desperate need to be loved by someone. Maybe you learned a thing or two about charm by watching this drama.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? I miss playing Persona 3. But I'm in like a really good spot. Like I'm in the perfect spot in Persona 3 where I don't have much to go with right now. Where to get to the next point I need to commit a lot of time. I saw someone famous in Shibuya yesterday. That parliamentarian from when I was a kid. Parliamentarian? What kind of word is that? Hold on. Define parliamentarian.
As a noun, it means a member of a parliament, especially one
I
well
knew
versed
it
in parliamentary
would pull up,
procedure
but
and experienced
it's a
in
word?
debate. Do you want to hear the next one?
No, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised it's real. Toranosuke something. Oh, Toranosuke Yoshida, or as most folks know him, No Good Tora. He hangs out at train stations giving speeches these days. No one pays him any mind. He used to be a rising star in politics, but wound up involved in scandal after scandal. Huh. Yeah, I saw him in line for food. It was weird seeing a politician eating at the same place as we do.
In the end.
Well, that's probably his new gimmick, right? Pandering to middle-class people?
Jeez.
Jeez. Sometimes I see people writing exactly the same things on their essay. Don't think you can get away with copying stuff from some website. I'll know. Got it? Stealing someone's ideas is plagiarism. It's as much of a crime as stealing anything else. It's so annoying dealing with copyright crap these days. Oh yeah, did you know this? You know the Arsène Lupin series from Maurice Leblanc? Leblanc once had a famous detective character from another series appear in one of the Lupin stories. Now then, Texas Coon.
Do you know the answer?
Do you know which author Leblanc borrowed from? Arthur Conan Doyle.
This is it.
Well done.
Oh, do you like mystery novels? Yes, the answer is the author of Sherlock Holmes, Arthur Conan Doyle. It was the ultimate showdown between the definitive gentleman thief and the famous detective. Apparently, LeBlanc changed the name of his version of Sherlock Holmes when Doyle complained. He changed it to Herlock Sholmes. He just moved the S to the start of his last name. Hey,
Nice going.
better than nothing. Both Lupin and Holmes would go on to appear in a number of other works, but those were homages, not plagiarism. Now, Arsène Lupin is synonymous with the idea of a phantom thief. He's recognized all over the world.
Yep.
Wow, it looks like some phantom thieves never go out of style.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Chiryusai Madarame.
Prep your
a
dig
great
lives.
singer of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know. The same letter has been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
It's those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
Scary.
Will that do?
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show him. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
Counting on you guys.
We'll be counting on you, too.
You have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
The atmosphere in here seems significantly different. I mean, we did basically declare war on him by sending that card, but there's nothing to fear.
Well then.
We've secured a route and we're ready to go. We'll take the treasure in style. Let's make that sword really quickly.
Do you need something?
I don't know if the personas that I have right now are going to be enough. I may need to like recall a few of them because I only have 3 at the moment.
Do you have...
They will be reborn anew.
I'll only have 2.
Looks like it'll become a weapon.
Behold, it's new into a new form.
Brutal. Here's your Senryu Yakusha. So a lot of the gameplay elements, I mean, there's just a lot that this game took upon from Persona 3 even.
You change your mind. Are you finished? What?
Using your personas to create items is also an idea that began in Persona
No
3.
slacking off.
It's really good too. The skill cards began in Persona 4, but it was definitely more useful in Persona 3. So I made the sword less for the attack strength, but more for the +5 strength bonus. Because that affects the persona. So you look here. Goemon has 16 strength. But when I equip the sword, he should have 21. And that affects the physical skills that he has as well, like Giant Slice and Vicious Strike. Rather than just his physical regular attack. Which is 5 strength is a huge boost.
I should write something.
At the moment, it's like a 30% boost in damage. If we were not explicitly less than that, but you know, just by stat numbers alone, it's close to 30%.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
What's up, Glutix, my dude? Wicked. I appreciate this new vocabulary that you have right now. It's great. Oh, wait. I don't know if this team comp is gonna work as much as I'd like for this boss fight. I probably will need Morgana for this boss fight. Like I might need to drop it on for Morgana. Just because I'll probably need to heal more, you know? Yeah, no, the grappling hook and the jumps that you do with it are new to this game. It's finally time. There will be no turning back once we begin the operation. And if worse comes to worse, you might have to fight.
Joker.
That's right. Are you ready, Joker? Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes.
Okay, everyone to your positions.
There's an enemy inside, just as expected.
I mean, we've done a ton in here. Ain't surprising. Anyway, I'm gonna try and draw it out, so I'll leave the switch to you guys.
Will you be okay? What if it catches up to you?
Don't underestimate an ex-runner. I'm definitely gonna shake it off. Hey! There's some weird people over here! Hey! I need some help!
What's the matter?
You'd better make it, Skull.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
You seem to be enjoying this.
Only the best can appreciate these critical moments. Plus, this feels like we're really phantom thieves.
We'll be counting on you, Mona. And Panther as well.
There's Fox's signal. That means they're ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this.
Joker, now!
Sparklies.
Sorry for the wait.
My bad. It took me ages to get that guy off my trail.
Wait, where's Mona?
Let's go.
Let us reconvene with Mona. Yeah, now how's that for a skill plan? That was amazing, Mona! Lord Monterame, the beast is gone! How dare those vermin! But now we'll corner them like the rats they are. Lock all the doors at once, they have nowhere to run.
Hey,
So where's the treasure turn out being? I'm guessing it's a painting based on the shape. We can look into that later. For now we must escape. Yeah, it's time to go.
Indeed.
Does this window lead outside? What are you doing? We have to hurry or... There, the trespassers up there. Lock down the control room and get them. Oh, what do we do? They're already here. There's no time to contemplate. We must escape now.
whoa, this shit's real high up.
But at least we're outside. Is there a way down out here?
Focus.
Is this another portal to an unknown destination?
We don't have time to lose. Just go through it. Now's our chance.
For real? But
For real?
I guess there's no other way. Is this the courtyard?
I knew it. All that security would have been meaningless if it just led back inside.
It seems we managed to escape their siege.
Meow.
Dude, why is Mona getting excited now of all times?
I just can't take it anymore. Let's take a look at this treasure. Treasure! Huh?
This is the treasure?
Get back!
Whoa!
Meddlesome vermin. Is this what you're looking for?
How dare you try to trap me like some kind of mouse?
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting, even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
How low can you sink?
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine?
So this part's really cool. This is the real climax to
That's
Madarame's
Real
wickedness.
Sayuri? This can't be. Mom!
Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself. A woman who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind. That is the truth behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
You stole something that personal?
I knew at first glance. I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture. Why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery. That is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
I always felt something was off about all this. Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit. You don't love art at all!
Will you have a real treasure? Your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
It makes me laugh, asshole!
So you'll defy me no matter what. Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future. Along with those insolent friends of yours there.
He said reap, guys. Don't just calm
Can't
down.
believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Fox?
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
Here we go.
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No. You let her die?
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure. Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3? The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
So this part is so cool because not only is it the climax of Madarame's wickedness, but it's also like the complete like cycle of grief. Yusuke is completing the cycle of grief in one part of this over Madarame by being able to get the full story from him this way. And it's completely different from Kamoshida as well because the climax of his wickedness was discovered, and that's when we finally decided to jump in and do something about it with the metaverse. Whereas we hardly knew anything about Madarame, and very little was trickled down to us until this moment. And now that not only have we learned about his actual crimes, but the devastation that he's placed on Yusuke now gives him and the Fantasys like complete resolve.
You killed her. The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame.
See, this is his acceptance.
Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment.
Because he grappled
You
with
aren't
it
some
a
rotten
lot when he
artist.
first got awakened.
You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them. Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules of the art scene. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
This isn't good. Get back!
The mediocre cannot understand. Now, let's begin, you vermin.
You used others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create!
Joker, don't lose focus. There's no telling what he'll try.
And this is typically viewed as the hardest boss fight in the whole game. So let's see how we do. I wonder if they changed much about it.
Let's go. Not this.
Persona!
There!
But this is why I really wanted Rampage.
They regenerated? Damn it. Those things can come back if we don't take them down at once?
Persona!
Damn rats!
This is my other self! Let's go.
Thanks! Persona!
All right.
Persona!
Get ready!
You'll regret your actions!
Come!
Oh right, I only have these two. I should have just recommended.
This isn't it. It's time. Ravage them! Weapon Persona!
using this!
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know he could restore it. Okay. Healed before your very eyes. Nice pun.
Let's go.
I lend it! Persona! There!
Madarame's out!
Damn it! I'm the great Manorame! The Manorame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit! I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
Enough of your egotistic ranting. Taste the wrath of all those you preyed upon.
I'm the great artist, Manorame! If you brats can't fathom that, then you'll witness it for yourselves! Behold my mastercraft!
What is this? Oh, this is new.
What? He made copies of himself? I see. Creating duplicates is his specialty.
Enough of this!
Persona! Go down!
Okay, this is a little weird.
Persona! No way!
Persona! Dance, Carmen! Go get him! Pass the baton
This
and
is my
follow
other
up.
self. Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
It's up to you.
Another baton pass. You did it, Skull. Everyone's done their job.
Persona!
Keep pushing.
Ravage them!
I am thou.
Stop this! Is this how you show your gratitude to the man who raised you?
Silence! Don't waste your breath.
Another one?
Persona! No. Come! This isn't it. Woodland Persona!
Oh, it's just fire and ice this time.
Okay!
You did it, Skull.
Here we go!
Not over yet.
Persona! Goemon!
Oh, nice one,
Let's
Fox.
go. Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Get them.
Pass it on to the second person. Carmen! Let's see that again, Panther! Golden Fox, everyone!
Persona!
Nice job, team!
You're mine.
Let's do this!
Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else...
You think we'll be daunted by such threats?
Another set. Oh god. Hmm.
I'm not done. It's time. Not this one. Persona! There. Let's go, Captain!
Skull!
Woodman Persona! Captain Kid!
You did it, Skull!
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull!
Up to you,
You're
man!
not over yet!
This is my other self. Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox!
It's up to you.
Another baton pass!
Come! Go down!
Persona! Go!
I am thou.
He keeps doing this. This is weird. So in the original, it would just go back to the paintings. But he keeps summoning these fakes, which I guess is okay.
I'm not done.
Weird. I don't have this one's weakness though.
Persona! Persona!
But I should be able to just kill him.
Not enough.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, that was easy. Really easy. Maybe I just did really good DPS, but it was a lot easier than I expected. I'm kind of curious what the fight looks like otherwise. Without Rampage. So it's like... It was the paintings, and then after you took down the paintings, he would attack, Madarame himself would attack twice, and then the paintings would come back. And then you take out the paintings again, Madarame attacks twice. And then the paintings come back once more. And then there's like the special ability that he uses on one of your party members, and it would cause them to be weak to every element, even physical. And so that was a pretty interesting gimmick. But the fact that you had to face the paintings off several times over made it really hard. That being said, Rampage does kind of simplify that boss fight a lot, since you take out 3 of the 4 paintings with just that one move.
I leveled up.
Yeah, the AoE is nonsense. I don't think I had AoE the first few times I'd done this.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world!
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right, all right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
Huh?
Don't try to fool us.
I don't have any energy left to pull such petty tricks.
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time! Hurry!
Get on!
Hey, Yusuke, what should I do?
Put an end to all this and use
Who's
your
that?
own artwork for once.
Never heard of him.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please. Yusuke! Yusuke!
The destination has been deleted.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on!
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter! Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
Sayuri, your mom's name?
No. I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish staging.
Well, it would have been obvious that he plagiarized it if he had used the real name.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general. I also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Probably.
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, we won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, And the same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
We have too many dudes.
Then, would you prefer I dress as a woman?
And he offered.
Please don't.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
Another cloud.
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
Beepity beepity beep.
An artist and a phantom thief. It seems I'll be engaging in 2 trades from here on. Very well. You only live once after all.
He just YOLO'd.
Still, the incident about this
Oh,
other intruder
Yusuke,
does
no.
concern me a little.
Yusuke, no.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team.
Yusuke only lives
Goodness,
once.
things are going so well.
Goodness.
Goodness, things are going so well.
Oh man, some of these lines are just like, some are bad. I wouldn't say bad, but some of them are just odd. And some of them are just like, well, I mean, it's interesting. Who says goodness these days? Goodness me. We're on a roll. It's all thanks to you, Morgana.
Aww. If only I could make a certain stupid Ryuji learn from you.
Come on,
But
man.
I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our 5th persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still. An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right? I get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be?
Cat.
Will you give it a rest? That's definitely not the case. What a half-assed answer. Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine.
What are these values?
I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
Just what? You liked him. Let's just play dumb.
Me? Don't be ridiculous. People chase after me when it comes to love. Where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping. What do you think?
This cat is really annoying. Like, imagine having Morgana as a pet. It would suck.
All right.
He's pretty annoying. But I guess it's okay. Yo, good job, guys. We all did our best. Allow me to express my thanks once more. Because of you, I was able to retrieve the painting that had been filled with my mother's love. Hearing you say that makes the whole thing worth it, Yusuke. Seriously. I wasn't sure you'd really want to change Madarame's heart. I'm sorry to have worried you. I have no regrets about it now. And the change of heart will happen this time, right? It'll be fine. Yeah, we did it just like with Kamoshida. By the way, I'm curious about what he said at the end. You mean about the other intruder beside us? There's something about a black mask, yeah? That may have been nothing more than a lie. Madarame was quite deranged at that point, after all. For now, we should wait for his change of heart in peace. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's it for Palace 2. Very, very fun palace. And like I said, the beats in the story beats are very, very different too, and the timing in which they're laid out as well. Because like I said, the climax of Kamoshida's wickedness happened with Shiho jumping from the school, and that's what finally spurred the group on to go into his palace to change his heart. But this time it was very independently chosen to go into Madarame's palace, and on pretty thin basis too. On the initial investigation. It wasn't until Nakanohara really confirmed more about his plagiarism and potential abuse that the Phantom Thieves chose to take action. And then Yusuke gets mixed into it at the halfway point. And Yusuke is grappling with his emotions ever since we had brought up that Madarame was plagiarizing him, taking advantage of him. And one of the things that I really like about the writing in this game is how there's just so many sides to these characters. Like you have your tropes, right, within the characters, but they are individual characters. But the thing is, like, they wrote them to the point where it's like you can really, if you've been through it in some way, you can relate to it. And like, I personally can relate to pretty much every one of these characters in one way or another. But Yusuke sticks with me a lot because of dealing with like a very manipulative parent, you know? And it's something that's kind of hard to really grasp unless you've been through it too. So I can see how Yusuke and Madarame's palace can really fall flat with some people. Until the end there, where he mentions that he watched his mother die. Where Madarame watched Yusuke's mother die. Because throughout the entirety of throughout the entirety of the palace and the arc with Madarame, Yusuke is battling with his emotions of the man that fathered him and took him in, and the man that is stealing his own work and creativity, and is only making his future look bleaker and bleaker. The more Yusuke comes to accept the fact that Madarame is not good, hasn't been good for him, the more difficult his life would be. So up until the Phantom Thieves, he suppressed it, you know? Up until we had confronted him about it, he'd suppressed it. And the reason he had so much rage is because it's something that he can't face. Because if he faces it on his own, then he just gets kicked out and possibly winds up on the streets in this case. Because Madarame only took in people who could be manipulated like that. Also noted by the couple of homeless people that we found in Shibuya who talked crap about Madarame too. There's a lot of depth to this arc of the game, and some of it can get missed out on either because you aren't looking around and talking to people, and the other part of it missed out because maybe you don't know what it's like to be around someone as manipulative as that, who really doesn't care, or is really just using you as an excuse in some way, you know? Like they have their own twisted desires or their own problems and things like that, and they've chosen their lifestyle, and they've chosen their reason to be manipulative and things like that. But then, for some reason, you become the excuse to that. Anytime anything wrong happens, you're the problem. So, yeah.
Let's do it.
Man.
Yeah, I really like Madarame's Palace. Last like notes. The atmosphere of it all is really incredible. I really like the music a lot too. It's so mellow compared to Kamoshida's as well. And especially compared to this next one. Yeah, man, the third palace is so good.
Okay.
And the, especially because the atmosphere of a museum and things like that is not so much emotionally charged from like primal emotions, primal instincts, unlike with Kamoshida where like sexual assault and abuse and things like that. Those are very primal and primitive responses. So even the layout of the castle, you know, reflected that in some way or another. The puzzles and at the very end where those statues were really goofy and things like that. But the museum is really modeled very well, and it's a very nice change of pace compared to the first one.
Well then.
I think I have to go to sleep, or maybe not. Crossword. Wait, news time. Confessions of crime, like the one we saw that lecture Mr. Kamoshida gave, have this old appellation. Confessions of crime are the queen of advice, or B, the jewel of advice. Which one is right? You be the judge. Jewel of advice. Queen of advice? Jewel of advice. I feel like jewel would be like something hidden or something like that. Kind of like, you know, finding a diamond in the rough. So maybe queen of evidence. Why am I saying advice? Evidence. But I still just want to say jewel, so I'm going to go with my first intuition. I am bad at this game. I'm bad at law. Queen of evidence. Confessions are very powerful evidence. People use them to even resort to torture to get them. That's a high school prodigy for you. Today, forcing a confession is forbidden under law, and most of the answer was queen. Personally, I think jewel would have sounded better. Don't we all? That's a trick question, man.
Hey!
Maybe I won't get stumped on this one. The type of outdoor allergy. That's a lot of weird letters. Sign of a cold. Sneeze. Gets congested. Nose. Oh my gosh. I don't have allergies. Okay, if anyone knows, just tell me, because I won't be able to guess this. Pollen something? Polynosia? No? Polynesia. Oh. Polynesius. Polyneso. Polynosis? What the hell? This is an allergic reaction that triggers when pollen makes contact with membranes in the nose or eyes. It primarily causes sneezing, runny nose, and itchiness. These symptoms came to rise whenever English farmers harvested their pastures, leading the nickname for pollinosis, hay fever. Hay fever to become commonplace.
All right.
I see.
Wait, hay fever is just allergies?
Nice.
I didn't know that. It's DVD night.
Well then. Oh.
Alright, bro. Take care.
I
Thanks for
still
dropping
have
by.
feelings for you.
Have a good day at work.
I guess if you're okay with the fact that I have a girlfriend, maybe we can work something out here.
Persona 3 music. It loops here the whole time. It doesn't repeat.
Man.
What? No way. You can't date her if he already has a girlfriend.
Oh.
Maybe you learned a thing or two about charm by watching this drama.
Okay. Well then.
I'm dead and in bed and yep.
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity. You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse.
Who could it be?
That is beyond my knowledge.
Well, how
But
good?
your
What good are you? Also, hang on.
That is beyond my knowledge.
I feel like they stitched my into that line. Let's listen one more time.
That is beyond my knowledge.
Yeah, they did. They stitched my into it. How? I'm catching so much, dude.
That is beyond my knowledge.
That's pretty good, though. They did a pretty good job.
Rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
So here's an interesting little tidbit and difference in this game. A lot of things about Persona 5, for one, is meant to be like the opposites of the previous Persona games. So I'll elaborate on this in a second. Okay, no, there's no more conversation. Like, there's just so many deliberate, like, reversals or opposites in this game compared to the other ones. Like, one that I saw being pointed out one time is the date and time, or I'm sorry, the date and the time of day are in the left corner of the screen instead of the right corner of the screen. In 4 and 5, the date and time are in the right corner of the screen, but for some reason they just chose, hey, let's just put it in the left corner. And there are a lot of other things too that are just like straight up different. Like completely opposite for some reason. Well, it's part of Persona 5's like deal, being a form of being being rebellious and all that. So the full Arcana in 3 and 4 was in 3 it was the C's team, your group of friends, headed by Akutsuki-san. And then in 4, it's the investigation team, your group of friends, headed by just y'all, but formed kind of by like Teddy and them. Whereas the full Arcana in this game is with the prison master, or Igor in this case, which is really different. And very deliberate, I imagine. Just neat little fact. Also, the character portraits are on different sides, I think. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I'm like pretty sure the character portraits are on the right side in the other games, but they may have been on the left, but I may just be imagining it. I don't remember specifically.
I'm calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental shutdown. Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit. Is that the change of heart?
It could be.
I see. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person. Will the same be true for Sensei? I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good. Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right. Goodbye then. This time for sure.
Oh yeah.
Something happened to me the other day.
Actually,
I almost got kidnapped. Darn. Next time. Oh my gosh, that's such a good line.
hey, wait!
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? I was in serious trouble, you know. Some girl had this crazy look in her eyes and she was chasing me around, calling me a snowball or something. I wonder if she's been going after other cats and snatching them up like she tried left with me.
Hey!
Try checking the fan site and see if anyone's saying anything about it. Wasn't able to find any relevant posts. Maybe it's just not a well-known problem yet. The only victims are cats, so I suppose that could be the case.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try asking around in Yongen and see if we can find the culprit. Huh. I think I know how to progress that, but I don't know for sure. Let's get this bread, because it's Friday, which means it's bread day. Then we'll find out about the cat stuff. Then we'll decide on who to hang out with. That's wild.
Oh, welcome.
Bread day. So let's go to Yongen then. Ask around.
Hey, hey!
We haven't gathered any info on the cat abductions, have we? Let's try asking people around town. Where's Kotaro? Where's your doggy? That lady looks really happy now. Is it because she got a bunch of cats? I suppose. I personally think it's a bit too much. With that many, it gets so loud I can't sleep at night. A bunch of cats. Hey, she might be talking about that catnapping case. Let's ask her for more information. Can I help you? You mentioned cats? You're concerned about that household as well? She suddenly brought home a massive number of cats. I wasn't sure if she was alright. It's terribly noisy at night, and they shed everywhere. I'm worried that it's not the healthiest environment to raise those cats. That is worrying. Yes, I agree. I even told the landlord about the situation at Aino-san's home, but it looks like nothing's changed. Do you know her full name? Huh? Her name? I'm not sure. I only say hello to her every now and then, so I don't know her that well. Doesn't look like we can learn anything else from her. Let's get out of here and go over what we know so far. So here's what we learned from that mother and child. This Aino lady suddenly adopted a lot of cats. There's concern about the noise at night and shedding. Cats might be acting that way because they're stressed. Okay, we might be able to find some other clues. Let's keep investigating around Yongen. Where's the doggy? I went to see Madarame's exhibition, but I can't tell what good art is anymore. Right? The doodle's my grandchild makes her way better. Haha, exactly. You know, I haven't seen my grandkid for a while now. They say no news is good news, but... It's true, though. Is the cat not here today either? Maybe that woman really did take him. A woman?
Hey!
Hey, he might be talking about that catnapping case. Let's ask him for more information. Did you want to listen to the radio? About that woman. Oh yes, there's this woman who nabs all the cats around here and calls them Snowball. A few people I know have been victims. The same thing probably happened to the cat here. That's terrible. It sure is. She's one creepy lady, to boot. To boot calls all the cats a Snowball, even if they're not white. But I did get her name. It's Ryoko Aino. I asked her for it when I went to the police, so there's no mistake. The police just treat cats like objects. Those little guys are family to me. I wish there was something I could do about this mess. You ought to be careful too, since you're toting a cat around. Not only are the cats suffering, but she's also hurting people too? The Aino household was the one that suddenly got a lot of cats, right? That's gotta be our target.
Let's go.
We should discuss this with everyone at the hideout. Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for a vote. Wait, I can rank her up even though I got like no points? No, I can't. She's lying to me. I kind of want to hang out with An. I've only hung out with her once. Although, dang it, I don't have the Arcana, I'd have to buy one. That's not really a problem though, but I'd have to buy one. They have 2 personas on me. It's so weird, I usually have like 30. Oh, both sides have a head. There's Maruki as well. Oh, wait, we could find Makoto running around here too, can't we? Did you know a calling card was posted at the exhibit the same day we went? What, really? People are talking about it all over the internet. It seems Madarame's been stealing other people's work. You found out all that? The internet is amazing. Yeah, Makoto's actually been wandering around. She may still be at the school, actually. Let's see. Like she may be trying to eavesdrop on us. She was here the other day. I started a part-time job, but the hourly pay stinks. Do you guys know any good places to find work? Of course the pay will be low if anyone can do the job. You need to offer your own specialty. Look at Madarame, for example. One of his paintings is worth 10 years of salary for most people. Don't compare me to a big shot like him. I wish I had talent so I could make a lot of money. Maybe she's in the library. I guess she's either in the library or she may actually be around town. She's not on the first floor. Nope. Now I wonder. I found money in my pocket again. The problem is, I have no idea how I got it. What happened? A while back I started to have this problem. I just wouldn't be able to remember things. My memories of what happens at night are especially hazy. I'm pretty scared about it, to be honest. It might be interesting if I requested that Genie's detective to solve this mystery. Yeah, Yusuke's here. Madarame has been acting the same as usual. I will contact you though if the situation changes though. Having said that, if he does indeed have a change of heart, what will become of the exhibit?
By the way,
I suppose we will have to wait and see. By the way, do you need something here? You must have a wealth of free time if that's your decision. After what happened with Madarame, I've come to realize the two-faced, complex nature of mankind. People are difficult to handle. It makes for an interesting theme. This is why I intend on people watching here for quite some time. Please contact me if anything important comes up. Okay, Yusuke. A gnome persona. I don't think there is one, although I'm not 100% on that. I didn't
I'll
buy
just
the
have to wait
Arcana.
for now.
Need to get the Arcana.
Aw, that's too bad.
Arcana. Yeah.
Hey, inmate!
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be too far-fetched for there to be a gnome persona.
You'd like to read registration? These are the paths you have walked. Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona? This is your power.
I'm
You'd
thinking
like to
of
read
getting...
the compendium?
For some reason, I feel like I need to get the Hierophant Arcana.
Read here.
I do
A
want
fee is
the
required.
Counselor, though.
Then accept this persona. Are you finished?
What? No slacking off!
I had no idea picking up girls was this hard. I'm going numb from always getting the cold shoulder. It's all part of the process. Success will come, but only after you fail again and again. It's like they said on Monorome's show, the big shots at the top all started as beginners. I think I get it. I'm starting to feel like I can do this. What are we doing today? I can't just sit around. I'm shopping at the Underground Mall in Shibuya right now. I'll still be in Shibuya for a little while, so let me know if anything comes up.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Oh yeah, I started training, so you should totally help me out if you have the time.
Yes!
Alright, let's go. Best way to get to Inokashira Park is by train, right? Get away from the stress of city life. Couples often ride boats in the pond.
All right.
Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So remember how I said that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. You're amazing. I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically, I want you to say stuff to me and I'll try not to get fazed by it. I don't get it. We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something to Aunt? Come on, hit me with your best shot. Bro, I don't know. You're an airhead. Yeah, and? Can we stop yet? What else? And the love. Let's go with the love, baby.
Wait!
She liked that. That's cheating. You're disqualified, Granny. Wait, is this how the game's supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes.
Bring it on. Listen to me. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger. You finally get it. Something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, that's at the end? The notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models all say they heard there was a change in schedule. Sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes. Has that happened to you? No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. Oh, it really confuses the staff to see a sub showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. So actually, my first modeling gig was as a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, I haven't told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only really see them for half of the year. Maybe less these days. I don't know. That freedom sounds nice. Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus, it would be probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me. That's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the phantom thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there.
Yes!
That's why I need to get stronger. Yeah, that's part of the fun of this game and like playing it again. It's getting to see like different dialogue options.
Alright.
And what they do.
Oh yeah!
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was this female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was a beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be just like her someday. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little.
Bye!
Sexy. Man, I have a lot of conversations in front of the store. Hey, it's me! Thanks for coming with me today. So after we met up, I tried doing some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl who was watching me nearby started to copy me and runway walked with me. That's sweet. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? None of these are good. Could be. It's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for her. She has no idea that the real me is a human disaster. I guess I still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome my obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye! Oh man, girls.
Ah, you're back.
Let's do it.
How about we stop there tonight? I'm only making it like a few days at a time. But it's still good. Still good. I'm liking this a lot. The pacing is good too. I'm sure I'll speed up some days down the line, but again, I'm not really worried about going faster. I just wanted to take this nice and easy and have a good time.